Tab switching, tab switching. Switching tabs, switching tabs. From Mal page to next anime Mal page. I had just gotten home from school about an hour or so, and I was trying to find something to watch. Then, beep, 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 I heard from the kitchen outside my room. And I was like, oh shit, man. Oh shit. So getting my fat ass from the computer chair, I hurried my way over to the kitchen. The obstacles such as clothes and doors was not really cared for whatsoever. Huh? I didn't burn my meat that was in the pan. Turning the meat, lowering the temperature, washing my hands quickly before returning to find a show, as I have the habit of doing. Getting back to my computer chair, I went on to season by season list to see if there might be some hidden gem that I missed or something. Something, right? I would be fine with rewatching anything to scratch that itch. Finding one show, I got back once again to the pan and put it in the last portion of meat that was on my cutting board that I was going to eat today. And at that point, for some reason, I could feel this it's like this drowsiness wave hitting me. And I ignored that sensation and kept looking for, oh, next show to watch, next show to watch. Eventually, I phoned. I put a show on along with all my meat and fat. Then I heard on cleaning the stove like a good little boy. Washed my cutting board, and then washed my pan, all that stuff quickly. Finally, I went into the virtual, hoping for some immersion. Something that would fulfill that same itch. While I was watching, I was once again switching tabs, looking at the shows I could watch, and as I was sitting there, I got this thought, well, why not go on YouTube? And naturally, as someone who ain't in control of his emotions, let's just go on YouTube, right? So going on YouTube, I saw this self-improvement video, I clicked on it, ding, and it said, oh, I was a real pussy thinking about 8 hours of sleep. That think about sleep, you need consistent sleep like this, you can't do your work because you're sleep deprived, you can't, instead of being a bitch, change my damn wake up time to get that. Oh, you need to get 9 hours sleep, bro. You cannot work. You can't do 1 hour meditation if you haven't slept 9 hours, bro. It just fucked. I've changed my sleeping routine all the time. He said that, yeah, you go to bed around 12, you wake up 8, you still feel like shit because you usually wake up 4. You're a pussy. Even though you wake at 8 hours, you're still not feeling good. I was receiving some much needed aggression talk, some raw, valuable aggression talk, educational video that I so desperately needed at that point, like, deep in a rut. Seconds later, I was there, a little proper happy, wrote the important stuff on a piece of paper, and seconds later, back on YouTube. Back to YouTube Music a playlist though. I opened 10 anime openings on different tabs. 60 FPS, 4K, creditless. Definitely legal. Mega super stimulation music went on. And it continued on till I once again got back to the anime. It was going to be a very fun night ahead. I thought as I shrugged my shoulder and I started playing along to music. Cringe anime song. That's it, bro. One day, I started thinking, started thinking. I thought about the education system. I'm uh, I'm struggling with negativity and positivity. I know that it is crap. Honestly, crap. Education sucks in like every form. But you fueling which you hate. You're there making a video of, oh, I hate nofap, but then you're spreading the message of something, right? So you're like, you hate nofap, but then you make nofap videos, then you're promoting nofap, whether you like it or not. The same thing with school, kind of. I like that basic rule of thumb, right? It's like you're talking shit about school, then school has the influence on your mind. Of course, school is, a place you have to be forced by law and whatever shit, but you will still be forced. You know that if you think every single day for a year straight that school sucks, then I won't have to go to school. No, it doesn't work like that. If it did, then that would probably maybe be a good productive thing to do. But no, no, sir, it ain't happening. You can hop off, I don't know, drop out, it's called, but it doesn't work because you will still have to go somewhere else. So you can't really, and then you are seen as a weird kid. And you are, honestly, you're dropping out this, it's stupid, even though you think it's stupid, even though there's no education. Dropping out of like high school, it's dumb. Maybe university, I don't know. If you have like 2-3 months left, maybe that's dumb. But my point is, you can't really drop out from like grade school and high school. I'm in high school now, third year, 18 years old, bro. And so that negativity doesn't help you at all. You will have to go there. But I started thinking about the education system. Specifically, I thought about block studies, I don't know, something like that, where you have like a whole day of one subject. Imagine in grade school, you have a whole day of. In our school, we have Swedish because it's our country, so we have a whole day of, or we have Swedish, English, science, history, religion, all this stuff. Imagine if you could have one day of only English, one day of only Swedish, for my case, and then one day of only science, one day of only religion. You know, a whole day of one thing. Imagine that. Imagine how much things you would get done. Because you're there, 1 hour's English. And then you do a little, oh, you didn't have time, you need another lecture to finish it. Oh, and then you have the next lecture, oh, science, now we start something new. Oh, another homework, and then we have 3 homeworks. Imagine if you had one big homework instead of 3 small. Imagine there's less stress. You have like one thing. When you're done with that, you have zero homework for like a week or so. Because let's say you have science once a week. You do the, I don't know, quite long homework. Then you have no science for a week. Oh, but repetition, man, like, you're so much more productive. So, I saw this, and I thought I had one. I actually have it on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, this block study thingy. Even though the subject is not something I'm interested in, I learn much more productively this way. I am much better this way. It's incredible, the difference. Because imagine now you have a whole science day. Then the school can literally, I don't think they're gonna do it, but then, if they were smart, they can hire like some real professor or something. Because you only have the thing once a week, and then it's a whole day. Imagine having a professor and then having like a test at the end of the a day. No homework at all. Everything in school. You like everyone learns. Imagine everyone is active. You have activities, science. Let everyone do this science experiment. Put on the gloves. Do you know what I mean? Imagine that as a whole day, and then the rest of the days you have something fun as well. Religion. You have these, I don't know, like we have these discussions. Let's say we have this debate. Your task for today is making a 10-minute presentation, argument about religion and not. You have 6 hours to work on that, you can finish it, you're not a bitch, right? And then you would have like a fun debate at the end of the lecture. Imagine that's every lecture on different subject. I'm like, I get like 50 times more done. And everyone in school, in tests, they're like quiet. But if it's a normal school, they're like, hello, japping, like I'm right now. They're japping, you can't really focus. But if it's every single day they have a test, you're like, oh, but that's so stressful. But really isn't. You're like the whole day, you have like one task. Imagine you wake up. Oh, yeah, you go to the gym, and then that's the day. Literally, I wake up. My task is, I'll record a couple of videos, then that's your day. Oh, read for a couple of hours, that's your day. Script writing for a couple of hours, that's your day. You will have too high ego of this. You will say, oh, but I can read, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Why not make it easy for you? It makes it simpler. It's like this mindset of, oh, one thing at a time. I'm like going to the gym. Can you put on your shoes? Can you physically put on your shoes? Yeah, I can tie my shoes. Yeah. Can I bike to the city? Yes. Can I go in? Can I hit the toilet? Can I go to the toilet? And then you go to the toilet of the gym. And then you're in the gym. Can you do 2 sets of bicep? Yeah. And then eventually you will be there, right? You're in the gym, you do like 2 sets of bicep. You're like, then you do like fucking 8 sets, 9 sets. You're like, you do, can you do, your task today is to do 1 set of bicep curls. And then those small things. Tie your shoes. Can you take the bike? Can you physically get the bus card from your bag and then get on the bus? Can you piss in the toilet gym? Can you refill your water bottle? Is it possible? Can you put on gym clothes? Right? And then you will be in the gym, and then when you're already there, you will do like 9-10 sets and so on. Right? So, when you set the goal for today, and honestly, you know what, outputs and stuff, I'm just gonna tell you my opinion on it. You know outputs. You want this 10k a month, you want all this, you want that and that and that. But how do you get there? Not by, oh, I'm gonna get 10k a month, I'm gonna get 10k a month. No. What's the actions to get to 10k a month? The habits and actions. Well, my business is YouTube videos, so YouTube videos. And what is the one task to help with YouTube videos? Recording, bro. You want better YouTube videos. You script. And you want to, what should I make YouTube videos about? You spend some time thinking or reading, because eventually, as I start reading, I read a lot about speaking skills now. So I'm implementing some steps, such as there are 3 things I'm doing in this video that I haven't done in the previous, like 3-4 videos. 1, I try to have my hands above my belly, around my belly, not lower, because it's like you're locking your gestures and body language. So I learned that I'll always have your hands like palms open and here. 2nd, finish your sentences. Sometimes you speak slower, sometimes you speak faster. Speaking like a robot the same is boring. Or speaking there is too slowly is unnatural as well. Speak naturally, but make sure you finish your sentences. Sometimes you might want to. It's fine to take it slowly sometimes. It is fine. Sometimes you need to be aggressive, bro. You need to change. So finish each sentence, bro. Finish each sentence. Having my hands above my belly, so I'm not locking my gestures. And then some facial expression. Don't be afraid, bro. Why are you afraid? So you're like, I'm gonna record a video, bro. Be crazy, bro. That's the number 1 thing actors are told. They're told to be dramatic. That's the number 1 task. They go in. What's your goal for today? Yo, Eskil, what's your goal? You came here, what's your goal? Yeah, I'm gonna be dramatic, bro. I'm an actor. I'm gonna be dramatic. I'm a speaker. I'm gonna be dramatic. If I can't be dramatic, then how am I supposed to? Guys, buy my program. I know everything. Doesn't work like that, bro. This is fun, bro. So make that as an action step right fucking now. If you have seen my previous video, then maybe you have already put on things on your wall. If you haven't, then maybe do that. Maybe check out previous videos. But right fucking now, get like a piece of pen and paper. Oh, but I have my phone. It's not the same thing. I know you. You have like 200 notes app documents. You don't even look through them. But if you're on the wall, bro, you're forced to look at them. Oh, but I don't actually look at them. Bro. If you get out of bed, you will see them. But if you still can't get out of bed, then maybe think to yourself, oh, my daily goal today. 1 thing today. Get out of bed, bro. If I can do that, I'm so happy, bro. I win, bro. I won today. Look, I haven't been able to go outside in months. I haven't been able to get out of bed in months. Look, I won. I made it, bro. This is the number one highest leverage task I can do in my business right now. So of course I'm happy. I'm happy while doing it and as a result of doing it. But one goal for today. Because, yeah, sure, having a direction, know what you're headed, 10K a month, I don't know, financial freedom or whatever. Sure, if that's what you want. But then, how do you get there? What's a daily action? What's a daily goals? What's a daily? I'm so glad I did this. Because you're not focusing on 10K a month. The 10K a month comes from you, business, helping people. So, your daily goal could be make a video that helps people. So, quality video, when people watch it will change your life. Or maybe something else. Maybe the first step, level 1. Oh, make a 5-minute video. Walk into the gym. Get out of bed. Eat meat. Eat more meat. I don't know if you're trying to go carnivore. Eat like a lot of meat and fat. Eat more fat than meat. Maybe it's too hard for you because you still have sugar cravings and whatever. Then I don't know. You have your rice craving. Then try put on a fuck ton of butter on it. Like you eat your normal rice. The only difference this time you eat a lot of butter on it. That's like level 2. Level 1. Level 0, you eat, I don't know, crabs. You eat like McDonald's. Level 1, you start eating rice. Level 2, you put a fuck ton of butter on rice. Level 3, you add some little mincemeat. So you have mincemeat, rice, and then a fuck ton of butter. And then you progressively overload yourself. Overload yourself. What's your goal? Reading. Yeah, read for half an hour. Next day, I don't know, an hour, 1.5, or whatever it is. Record a video. Next day, script a video, 2 videos. Next day, I don't know, read for an hour, 2 hours, Have a daily goal of one thing. And you might be having this ego, oh, but I can work for 10 hours a day. Well, if you're at that stage and you can consistently do it. Well, most of those people don't watch these videos, but some do, maybe, because they heard that I'm such a good educator. Then, if you're that person, then do one thing at still. You have too high ego. You're like, oh, but I make millions a month. I don't need to do this. Like even the most successful people, they say, well, it's those discipline habit, the daily grind that got me to the success. Now, when I moved to Dubai, I bought these cars. I went to partying. That's when my success started flatlining. But the moment I exponential growth like hell, that was when I did all discipline habits. So right now, you ain't too good for this. Even if you're at the highest level. Because I see everyone do this still, the most successful guys. It's the working on yourself, right? It's the goals, the daily goals you set for yourself. Because you can be there a whole week thinking about, oh, I'm gonna do this. But if you decrease, I'm gonna make a future video of this, decrease time delay between thinking of doing and actually doing. You think of doing all these things. Just do one video, bro. You've been for months thinking about what's small, make a video. Or if you're the most disciplined guy, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Let's say you have millions a month. You started getting into a rut, right? You made a fuck ton of money. Then start slowly, one thing at a day. You're like, you have the work rate you have had for a long time, for years. Then read, bro. Read for like 4 or 5 hours. Or script writing 3-4 hours. Because I'm a YouTuber, so these scripts really help me. Then record for 3-4 hours. Like, just do one thing. Because if you're there, oh, I'm gonna journal, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna this and this and this, and I'm like, bro, one step at a time. And that's why I have everything on a paper. So I just follow what's on the paper. I turn off my brain. My brain says script write. I script write. And it says going to the gym, I go to the gym. It says reading, I read. You know what I mean? I follow the script. Like, this is why it's so powerful, because you can be brain dead. You just need to follow that. Oh, but I need to make the perfect, I need to do this. Follow that. It's repetition, man. Because you're like, oh, but I can repetition on the wrong thing and I won't get better. But you do the reps. The reps allow you to see what you can do better. You watch your own recording, for damn sake. You spend a minute looking at your own recording, and you're like, oh, he's speaking too quickly. He's doing this and that. He's not doing hand gestures. He is having his hands in his pockets. He's scratching his things. And I'm not even jacked because I have gone to the gym like 2-3 times a week. I haven't really. It's not been my priority in this. But I set my goal for that one thing that day. And I'm recording right now. That's powerful. Because that's the ultimate day. Even for the highest people, successful people. Because you have that clarity. You do, I don't know, you do a usual routine. And then when you've done that, you're like, oh yeah, reading. Then you read. Oh yeah, recording. You record. Oh yeah, script writing. You script write. But when you do this, oh, this, I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna, do double sets. I'm gonna do 5 hardest workout. You're like, oh yeah, that's really cool. Hardest workout. That's gonna develop me so much. But chances are you're just gonna be, oh, so when I go to the gym, I have to go to the gym. Just I put on my shoes. Oh, do I have to put on my shoes? Well, you will have to be at a very low level if putting on your shoes is too much for you. You see my point? What's the first step of going to the gym? It's putting on your shoes. So even putting on your shoes one day, you don't even have to take your bike. Literally only take on your shoes is the first step to actually going to the gym. Maybe, I don't know, putting on the recording device. OBS, I have recording studio. Literally putting on that when you're in such a rut is progress. Maybe record one video. Maybe you have one goal today. I'm gonna use hand gestures as much as possible. The end story. 03:26. 3:26 a.m. Darius wakes up. The roof greets him. For even the roof can see the impact it will have on the day. He jumps up with one clean motion from the floor. And then takes the water bottle on his desk. I don't even have one myself. About lukewarm. He says as he downs the whole 600 milliliter metal water bottle. He fixes his bed on the floor and gets a glimpse of a paper on the wall. The one that says reminders, affirmations. Tell yourself, I'm a confident guy. I'm a happy guy. I have full control of my emotions. Daily actions. Wake up 3:30. Read, script, or record a video. One task each day. Evening journaling. So at the evening, that meditate, journal, put on music, do whatever. And he says this, I'm a confident, happy guy, I'm a happy guy, I'm a confident guy. I have control of my emotion, I can control my mood. Not so loud as to disturb everyone in the household, of course. When Darius does this, he starts to smile. He's like, I'm a happy guy, bro. I'm a confident guy. My goal is reading, and then you read, and then you feel amazing. You have finished your goal. You've actually read today. Nice. Good. And he reads today. Scheduled today, and it says script writing. So he has script writing today. Darius puts the palms of his hands pressed together, as one would do when it was cold. But he did it for another reason. Oh, let's create some emotional stories.